This essay is a metaphor, a transaction between two contexts, a hybrid. Things or ideas which were remote, when wedded in the post-coital calm of a connective tissue that is the logos, now appear as close. And I'm not talking about one of those humdrum, drunken one-night mergers. Please. I'm talking about that 5-hour fuckfest with all that loud bumping, grinding, and moaning. And in the morning you have aching arms, chafed knees, and sore genitals. And you can't say it won't happen again because she's talking about taking the bus down here again in August. You might want to go away that weekend. But if you're around, it'll slip a note under your door saying, "Having fuckfest," and you'll know. You know, like metaphors do. The coital borderlands of the logos. So enter the hybrid. Enter the mestizo. Wedge yourself in between and double your consciousness. 'Cause a stranger's coming to town and leaving his home. Shh. The silence. It's sleeping. Dreaming. Divining another time. An hour is not merely an hour. It is a vase full of scents and sounds and projects and climates. I want you to hear what I write. The way we listen to books, scholarly articles, and even poetry has been desocialized, stripped of context, and that subjective in-between and those other dialectical binaries. This has the solitary virtue of being convenient for publishers. But print locks words into positions in this space. Textuality privileges this word. The logos seeks clarity and facile systematization. Fodder for salivating pundits, making bank to rank the great books. Funny how they're all homogeneous. So don't ever fucking read this. Ever. I don't want this to forever be imprisoned in the self-contained and inviolable sanctuary of canon shit. You dig? Stop reading now if you don't know me. Better yet, fail me. I don't have a thesis so that my essay has structural and unified coherence. Perish the thought. Language needs to become part of the body again, and regain that curious tenderness that comes with commingling with mixed company. The words are not mere words. They are breath and mind, perhaps even the soul of the reader, of the listener, of man. Listen. Take courage. Load your pipe. Cherish the dance as we sing a song for Black Elk, for Milkman, for Emmett Till, for Michael Jackson, for Charles Long, the smoky sages of Religious Studies 204, who cannot bear witness. So in a sacred manner I come, but in a profane, yes, profane manner I speak. Because we need to ask the question, is there an author? Every story and every word is multi-voiced. Its meaning is determined by its countless previous contents of use, containing within it an inter-individuality, a polyphony, a contrapuntality. Hear the voices playing off and against each other, the dialogical principle. So yes, the smoky sages. I will tell their tale. I will be their ventriloquist. Charles Long, guide us through the origins, through initiatory ordeals, deprovincialize, and divine our time. In the beginning, writes John, was the Logos, the Word, and the Word was made flesh, corporeal, earthly. John had a knack for synecdoche, the part representing the whole, the Word representing man. But who says the Word? Asks Judith Sherman. Who's accountable? Why do the wicked prosper, while the righteous suffer? As a matter of fact, what God could let it happen? Not fidelity or infidelity, belief or unbelief, not guilt or punishment, not trial, witness, and messianic hope. Nay, not even strength or weakness there. Of all this, Auschwitz knew nothing. But I believed I owed it to those shadows that something like an answer to their long-gone cry to a silent God be not denied to them. Dr. Loco, is there something in the Logos? Can we destroy traditional conceptuality by lodging ourselves within it? Yes, mi primo. In the Logos, there was the Loco. And with a smoking pistola, se acabó el corrido. But hearken, the story goes on. When does the post-colonial begin? Queries Nandi. If the colonial colonized the consciousness, the new battleground. But we must be warriors. Summon Crazy Horse against the unbidden, if disavowed, commitment to linear time. But we need a term with dazzling marketing success, cry the publishers. Just look at postmodernism. So trendy. The post-colonial. No. Can we just banish the term to some chilly gulag and peddle neo-colonial nostalgia instead? Make a new post? Post-structuralism, post-Cold War, post-Marxism, post-apartheid, post-Soviet, post-Ford, post-feminism, post-national, post-historic, post-contemporary, post-9/11. Are we post-post yet? Or is that too post-haste? Maybe. We need contradictions. Double think. The power of holding two contradictory beliefs in one's mind simultaneously, accepting both of them. To tell deliberate lies while genuinely believing that. To deny the existence of objective reality and all the while to take account of the reality which one denies. Two souls, two thoughts, two unreconciled strivings, two warring ideals in one body, whose one body keeps it from being torn asunder. The parallax view. Thank you, Wendy. Because even as I add, I lose, decompose into my elements, into other names and forms, past and passing, future anterior, tenses without time. Soft, the king of popularizing stories, has not spoken. Michael Jackson, make my history by chaining it. Make sense of it. Find the quilting point. Is there a truth regime or an ulterior motive? Bernal? No, Bernal, you will not have that land. Become the custodian of your being. Oh, but a caveat, Ashish Nandi remarks. Once you own history, it begins to own you. But history fears ambiguity. Those silences that permeate the discourse. Ha! Laughs Toni Morrison. And the choruses of voices sing. Pilot, hum the pitch. Molting, shedding, vestiges toward a perfect coupling with a naked nothing in a world without places.